everybody, welcome to this week's video. Today we're going to do the frog pumping of the legs. This is an exercise where we use the Wunda chair, and the purpose of this movement is to strengthen and stretch the external rotators of the hip. I specifically want to talk about the pelvis placement of this exercise. It's really important to get the correct pelvis placement for the most efficient use of the hip in this position. A lot of times I see people over tucking in this exercise, and especially for those people with arthritis in their hips or hip replacements, that will cause a lot of pain and pinching in the nerves of the hip. So we need to be very focused and careful on the pelvic placement. So we're going to be lying on our backs. Usually people will use one high spring or two low. And we're going to take the feet in a turned out position. Also, we're going to make sure that the feet aren't pronating in this action. They're going to be staying either together if people do all of their movement from their feet, or if their feet can stay relaxed, we'll just have them down. So from here, we want to make sure that the pelvis isn't tucked under, okay? We're just going to make sure that the pubic bone and the two hip bones are on a nice flat plane. If the back touches the mat because the stomach is pulling in deep, that is fabulous. If it doesn't, that's okay. So here we're also making sure that the chest is wide, shoulders are down. We're going to inhale, pull the knees open to stretch, and exhale, bring it back up. Inhale, open, and exhale, lift. We're working from behind the leg. So the external rotators of the hip are the glute max, and that's what should be pulling it down. When the tailbone is down, or the pubic bone, and this is all flat, you're going to feel a nice stretch on the inner thighs. And for those people that do have hip replacements and or hip arthritis, anything like that, their range won't be very big. And that's okay, just as long as they get the body in the right placement. Also make sure that that powerhouse is really lengthening from the center and keeping that pelvis in a nice, stable position. The low back muscles are working to hold that pelvis still as well. I hope you enjoyed the video for this week. Enjoy your frog pumping and make sure you get a nice stretch out of your hips. We'll see you next.